Invalid.
Hello, travelers.
Hey.
Invalid.
Hail.
Hi.
Okay, so when we left with our heroes, they had chosen option 3 and decided to blow themselves up and the dungeon below.
Well,
Been nice knowing you all.
damn.
You know. Yeah, that was.
And get reborn into teenage girls again.
That's
Ah,
not
dude.
What?
that's
Can't
not what's
wait to
going to
be
happen,
anime.
but
I can't wait for the anime, yig, dude.
you don't get to be teenage girls, bro.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right. Well, anyway,
Maybe next.
I'm going to go ahead and convert maps.
Ah, yes. Bro, the radiation poisoning. Oh my god, it's kicking. Ah!
I mean, I'm already pretty
You want them back in the
in my
sphere?
own right.
Okay, so to get your new characters set up, I'm just kidding. We went with option 2. I fucking love option 1. All right,
Wait.
whatever.
One, you mean, right?
Yeah,
Option
you
one,
guys
yeah.
left.
Yeah.
Oh, well, got him.
Teehee. Oh,
Oh, oh, oh.
Wow, look at you guys. Got your
oh,
big
I'm so
joke.
funny. I'm a big joker, man.
What a
I'm
great joke. What a great
Ah.
meme.
Oh, it's hilarious, dude.
Anyway, so Laugh left our party. They have decided to leave this crazy, weird thing they had found behind. And as they climb up the ladder to escape, the way behind them seals completely shut, perhaps never to be opened again.
Darn.
I still, do I still have the index?
Yeah,
Cool. Something.
Well, at least it's worth all that trouble. I mean, that thing is giving us his knowledge that we did not have, so.
Indeed. I'm not gonna miss the homey atmosphere down there.
Oh, lads. So, just about seeing that, and, you know, considering that these Taladoni guys, they made their own continent, they don't like to have any of the other people looking at them, or they sent it into chaos. They built some sort of facility that harvests people or something. I'm starting to think that the Taladoni are not the good guys.
Well, that's arguable. It depends on which frame of reference you look at it.
They just want to be gods.
Friendly.
I don't think that.
Whatever mess was going on down there, it definitely wasn't good.
Well, to warrant the creation of abominations such as that, the enemy they were meant to face must be, well, worthy to warrant such an army.
They
Let's
also
hope it's that and not the alternative.
on the world. Does anybody else see theirs besides Yig?
Yeah, I see mine.
Yeah.
Refresh.
I mean, I see
Alright,
me.
Yeah, I gotta refresh. My bad.
I like my new token. Thank you,
It was
Nora.
fantastic.
And
It
thank
is
you.
staring into my soul.
And thank you, Nick. It was very, very nice of you.
are they new?
Very.
Alright, lads.
Are there all new tokens or only egg?
Only
It's just me.
Yeah, he only got Yig done.
Well, the only thing that comes to mind now, aside from that mess, is what are we to tell the cartographer? I mean, we
Think we tell
found
them that-
vessels, but what are we to tell them that we found them in such exorbitant masses that it blinded our friend over here? Looks at Yig.
Well, whether he believes us or not, if we tell him the truth, is ultimately up to him.
I'm just looking at the hole.
I'd suggest that maybe we tell him that we didn't find any vessels, because if he comes here, he'll
We'll tell them.
not see anything.
Well,
And
not
if
want
we
to get
tell
paid.
him we found some sort of, machine area that had a bunch of vessels and, like...
Speaking of which,
No, he's gonna look at us like we're fucking crazy.
You were saying, Chrotus?
I think there was something down there. I went off while using were looking at the vault door, where whatever the hell it was. There's a few containers smashed open. Looks like it broke through them. I don't think anything broke out. I think more broke in.
Could have just been more malfunctioning iron crimes, from what we could tell. Although, they weren't there anymore.
Let's be thankful they're not up here with us.
Hopefully.
As much as I'd love to say in chat, should we get on the road to Sarkosia?
Aye. Sashiv...
You nuts.
Excuse me. Sashiv, you still got that, fancy stick, right?
Yes, I have.
That's gonna be our proof that we went here. So, keep a good eye on it.
Oh, I will, believe me. I may have a few questions for someone a little bit more worldly if we can find them. Perhaps Mr. Goodfields may have a way to chime in on it.
I can always take a look at it if you want, Sashiv.
I'll keep it on hand for now. So she will try to push this door open. Is it sealed?
No.
Oh. Seems like not everything here was closed up. Does it look any different on the inside compared to when we left?
No.
Where'd the flush crime go?
Iron crime.
Or iron crime? I don't know. I'm drunk. There it is.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, as much as I'd like to look at more of that. At least this front, at least the main area is still accessible. Whether or not we can get any further down, that's something we'll have to worry about later on, I suppose.
Just out of curiosity, would I be able to tell how much time is left in the day by looking at the sun?
It's about... Yeah, about half a day left.
Say by my estimates, half day maybe? Before we need to set up for the night.
Well, that's good. Oh, Mr. Goodfields did say he needed materials. I think these flowers could be usable. What kind of check would I need to make to see if these flowers would be usable
Nature.
material for nature?
Take a guidance.
16.
Oh, those flowers are nearly wilted.
Oh,
I think those would be useful looks.
well, they're wilted. Do all the bushes look wilted?
Yeah.
There.
And the grass beneath your feet also seems like it's lost some of its color.
Oh. That's not good. The vegetation around us is... Well, I can't really say if it's dying, but it's losing its color.
I really don't like that. I think we should probably get out of here.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Best not deal with anything else that we can't understand.
I've had enough of adventuring in this place. Let's go find a new spot. Maybe a drink or something.
Well, there's a stream right there if you're thirsty.
Not that kind of drink, Sassy.
You know, progressing forward back towards Sarkosia at any speed that we can. Doesn't need to be quick.
Well, first things first is when you'll be back to Sarkosia, you give me survival checks.
All right.
Guidance missiles.
Nice.
Ah,
Where's Sarkosia? I can't seem to find
what's
it.
the Sarkosia?
Here, follow me.
Not bad.
Ugly dougly. Okay. All of you make me Constitution saving throws.
Oh,
Hey,
teehee, teehee, tee-hee.
Nice.
Calvin, you start to feel a little bit unwell. Your stomach's a bit upset.
It's actually just like today in real life.
Huh.
All right.
I won't comment anything about it.
Okay. Let's go to. All right, take them back to Sarkosia.
that's pretty quick.
We survived.
Which one? The nicer or shittier?
The one with the water entrance, which I believe is the shitty one. Let me look.
That would be the good one.
The good one, okay. Put them at the north side.
Man, I don't like how when the Yeek token is flipped, it looks like he's got hieroglyphics.
Yeah, he flips his name around too.
T. Yeah. Guy.
Yeah, it's Guy.
Yake's evil twin.
Guy.
Well.
What will we do now?
We wait patiently for the map to load.
That was a loud
Come on,
pop.
the boys, let's go.
Let me know when you guys loaded.
Okie dokie.
Oh, there we go. Coming.
Why is the camera going everywhere?
Teehee.
Hee.
Me, my face,
It takes a while
113%.
for me to load.
If they loaded this last time, why is it taking them longer?
Mm-hmm.
No, this is actually pretty quick compared to last time.
For me, it's pretty slow. Oh, nope, now it's going fast.
I'm on a blank screen after I reloaded because I wasn't even getting a loading bar. Now I'm just on the background, like the empty background for Foundry.
My face, 193%.
Yeah.
Voice 6%.
Okay, I'm getting something. There, okay, it's loading now. I'll let you know.
Patience, young
Is
Padawans.
the chat camera somewhere else? Because it's fucking hopping everywhere.
It should be good. That was my bad.
All
Calvin, while we're on our way to Sarkosia, sing us a shanty.
Yar har fiddle dee dee. Do what you want, cause a pirate is free.
Is there a version of them on the map?
Is there? I looked. I didn't see any.
So
Are they on here?
I think the last place we were when we were on this map was on the bridge.
Oh yeah.
Ah, there they are.
And deleted. That's probably
There we
what it
go.
was.
Fixed.
well, the finest ship that you will find is ho way ho. Are you almost done? She's the Margaret Evans of the Blue Star Line. Clear away the track and let the bullgine run to me. Hey, rig a jig and a jaunting car. Ho way ho. Are you
Well,
almost
it's done. Anyway, are we over that?
I'm at 93, but you can keep going until it's ready.
I'm at 97 right now.
Yeah.
Tee.
I don't know why it's taking so long.
I'll just give it a minute. I'm not in any kind of rush.
Clear away the track and let the bullgine run.
You see, simply I just run and then I exist for a couple of seconds.
Yes.
Ah, Shadow the Hedgehog, philosopher of our time.
Ah, yes. Can you see all of me? Walk into my mystery. Step inside and hold on for dear life.
99.
99% looks like 2 9s. Who would have thought?
It was probably easier last time since, you know, we were already loaded specifically on that map. But yeah, I don't know why it's taking so long.
Yeah, probably 'cause it's huge.
I jumped from 16 to 94, and now I'm inching at a time.
Being edged by Foundry. It's a horrific feeling.
I don't know how you're being edged by a web browser, but okay.
Oh man.
Okay then.
The only one allowed to go there is Siege. And he did it.
Incarnate.
I'm surprised he didn't take some of Mr. Goodfield's ooze when he had the chance.
Huh.
The only reason I didn't is because I knew we'd need the silver more than anything else.
Well, I mean, we're getting paid soon anyways.
Hey, I'm in.
You're in what?
I'm in the
That's
city.
weird.
Oh, okay. I thought
So
you
we're
were
gonna
in
tap
on
out
the,
for like a
the
second and now
Forna
it's
killing.
Oh, there it is. Loaded in. I will now transform from my evil twin back into Yig.
Yig, there you
Yeah,
are.
see.
Oh, we lost you.
All
He's
right.
gone.
Is everybody in?
I'm literally on 99. I do not know
Okay.
why it's taking so
I'm in
long.
right now.
No, there's a simple
Pause,
solution
yeah.
for this.
Yeah, like I said, like if I'm the only one, then go ahead. I'll just be through Soul for a moment on he's streaming the game. Oh, now I'm in. Okay, cool. I'm in.
Sounds like we're good.
All right, where are you guys going?
Well,
The
Cartographer first.
I'd
Yes.
guess the cartographer.
time to get paid for our job. It's a big city.
Where did he live again?
I don't even know if he was on this map.
What do you even look like?
Oh yeah, we just received the job. We don't actually know where he is.
Really true.
What time of day did we get here?
It's evening.
Yes.
Oh, that's weird. I'm not synced up to your guys' thing.
What do you mean?
On the stream, you guys are moving. On my stream, we're all standing at the gate in a line.
Just refresh real quick.
Oh no.
It's the only thing you can do.
Yeah, just drag me along.
Location.
I'm going with them to the cartographer. 'Cause I
Okay.
I
cannot
think we
move.
can all just go to the cartographer.
Yar
If we
har
can
fiddle
find
dee
him.
dee.
Would I be able to make a history check to see if we remember the way to the cartographer?
City.
Alright, let's see here. Is there a way to search by token?
Oh, there's stuff loading in.
Search by token? Yes.
Yeah, like instantly go to where a token is on the map, so I'll just make it easier to transport them.
Oh. That I don't think so.
And that was something that was very cool about map tools.
Huh.
Alright, do you remember where the cartographer is, Nikki?
Was it the witch?
Yeah.
That's on the other map. Slums.
Yeah, take him over there.
Alright. To the slums we go.
Oh, lads, I think we're in the wrong part of Sarkosia.
God damn it.
Ah, yes. The bums.
Yes.
Well, we were only here for a day, so getting lost is natural.
Really true.
It's not too bad.
Could be worse.
Yeah, we could be back down there.
Yeah.
We're back in Malice.
Oh, don't even let me think about that.
Speaking of which, when are we going to go deal with that man?
Let me know when you guys are loaded.
Speaking of which, we probably should be looking out to see if he's looking for us.
I loaded in.
I'm loaded.
I'm in.
I'm at 99, and it's probably loading the previous map, so should I reload again?
Don't. Oh, there we go.
I
I'm
mean, I
in.
didn't reload.
I don't know, does it say that you're loaded? What part does it say you're loading?
It says Plaza of Blades,
No,
so that
it
was the
should be.
last one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it should
like-
take you don't need to reload.
Oh. Okay, oh god. Now it's loaded. Okay, it loaded where we were, and now it's loading up the new one.
There is an easy solution to this.
Ah, witchcraft, of course.
I
Nice,
know.
easy solution.
Oh no, it's Yig's evil twin again. Yig.
Oh, don't worry. It's just Guy. I mean, Yig. It's just Yig.
Turns out Yeg's the evil twin all along.
Actually, he's got 3 twins. One's evil, one's good, and he's neutral.
Okay, I'm loaded in. We're good.
Oh no, it's gotten worse. Gee.
Oh no.
Oh
my
no.
God.
Oh no, not 966.
Don't worry, I'll set it
Alright,
back.
Yeah, what kind of people are walking around here in the what is this place called again?
Slums.
Marketplace? Slums?
Yes, we're in the
It's-
slums.
It's the Plaza of Blades, but it's where it's the slummy side of town. It's on the other side of the river that splits Sarkosia in twain.
Huh.
As for the kind of people, there's not a lot of people, considering how big the city is, and they're downtrodden. They don't make eye contact. They're not what you would consider to be happy people.
Hmm.
Whatever that catastrophe was, really did a number on the city.
Indeed.
And tells me it was probably like this before the catastrophe.
Well,
That is what I think is the worst part.
maybe not in its entirety. But who knows? We weren't alive then.
Well, we weren't here around then. But maybe we were. Who knows?
If you
how
mean
long
near
we've been.
vessels, then Possibly, yes.
Yes, that's what I mean.
Anywho,
Alright, we look for the cartographer.
Okay. Well, as you're back in the slums, Amelia, the tent that you met her in, stands in front of you, but it appears to be empty. It seems that you'll have to find the cartographer on your own.
Hmm.
Okay.
Sounds like
Should I
something we
make
could do.
a persuasion check or?
well, I think the most reasonable place to look would possibly be the market. Wherever that is.
Aye. Well,
Are we all in agreement to go look for the markets? I mean, it's our best, or at least in my opinion, our best chance.
Yeah, it's
I
asking
walk up
around.
to a-
Just
I walk up to a downtrodden guy and I ask, "Excuse me, would you happen to know where the marketplace is?"
Alvin, that's brick wall.
The man will point behind you to a series of broken, shattered ruins where makeshift shops, stalls, and squatters can be seen hawking wares to one another. The marketplace is by no means an inviting place, but it seems to be something along the lines of what you're looking for.
Thank you, lad. Right, it's right over here.
Before we go, I know places like this. Usually there's always at least one person who's got flying fingers. Be careful, you don't want to end up with anything missing. And as he says that, Chrotus will do the male version of tucking money into the bra.
Tucking into your pecs, you mean?
Well,
Yeah, pretty much.
Luckily, I only have a silver coin, so
Luckily,
They'll
the only
find
thing
something
I
else
have of
to take
value
if
on
they
me is
want.
meth.
alright.
Alright, as you enter the ruined market, I need you guys to make me a survival check, followed by a persuasion check.
Okay.
Guidance.
Okay. 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 Alright then.
well,
Can't
I am
find my way around.
absolutely lost.
For some reason, I'm really good at asking people things.
Why do I feel upside down?
sometimes you just feel that way. I
Alright,
suppose.
as the party searches the market, we'll see if anything happens to you guys. Oops, that's not right.
When you accidentally roll a D100 instead of a D10.
Alright, give me just a second.
Yep.
I'll be back in like
One.
2 minutes. I gotta take care of something.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright.
All right, I'm back.
Ah!
All right, I'm back. Sorry about that.
Welcome
good.
back. We're not having fun, I promise.
All right, sorry about that. Didn't mean to take so long. All right,
That's
Don't
fine.
worry.
here we go. So, a couple of things you're able to hear are some rumors. It seems the people are talking about several different things. The first thing that they're talking about is apparently there appears to be whispers of an army gathering to the east. According to what the people are talking about, that several pilgrims that have made their way down the causeway are speaking about that far to the east, the 3 city-states that lie in the southern parts of Conflux are gathering their armies for a great battle. You're not quite sure how much of this is just a tall tale or hearsay, but it seems that there is some discussion of it. There is also whispers of someone calling themselves the Stone King, found to the edge of the Ardent, right along the mountain range. As to the regards of your cartographer, there is somebody that thinks they know who you're talking about, but he's not going to be in the slums. He is in an observatory across the river.
Oh. Well,
Alright then.
back across the bridge.
Well, at least we know where he is now.
Yes.
Saved us the time of wandering any further.
And either way, we're getting to see the beauty and splendor of Sarkosia.
Also, from those rumors, does it sound like it's against anything that's like from here, or what that they would be talking about, or that I would know of?
I have no idea what you just asked me.
I don't know either. I'm asking if any targets show up in those rumors,
What do you mean targets?
like of the army that's they're talking about.
You heard what I said. It's up to you if you want to extrapolate something from that
Okay.
or investigate it further.
I don't want to distract from what we're doing, so
Let's focus on the cartographer first, and then we'll dive into that can of worms later.
I'm
Yes.
wondering if that army that they mentioned had anything to do with those armed fellows we passed on the way out of town before.
Well, he was.
It's a solid point.
We don't know what.
Would we have gleaned from the rumors that it was very far eastward, or like eastward as in just outside of Sarkosia?
To the east in the southern reaches, and the more southern reaches of Sarkosia, or excuse me, Conflux. So that means it's probably one of the southern regions. So that's pretty far away. But he says that the armies are gathering to the east, or at least that's what he's heard. You have no idea how far. It's just rumors. They're not precise by their nature.
Fair enough.
Something tells me it isn't us same guys, but still. Speaking of which, have we actually saw anything or heard anything about them?
Nothing that I've heard of.
Not to my knowledge.
Perhaps our
I'm
cartographer can
assuming I
enlighten us.
don't know nothing about the Stone King, so meh.
Yeah, I figure I remember the symbol on their banner. Maybe we can ask him whenever we get there.
Didn't you carve it onto something?
Oh yes, he did. Oh, speaking of which, I think Roxy would have given you your dagger back, but
No. Oh, the shit's still in your inventory. You can just-
No, so I'm giving back the shovel. My bad. Didn't mean to.
Well, to the observatory then. Must not keep him waiting any longer.
Yes.
Is that back on the other side?
Across the bridge. Return. Across again.
thank you for the bottle of that, by the way.
No problem.
Oh,
Hold on. Just got some bad news. Give me a second.
Oh.
Oh my gosh.
Man, I
Hey,
had
man.
Spanish.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome,
Welcome
back.
back.
Welcome back.
Everything good?
No, but I'll get over it. All right. Anyway, so you guys are going to go seek out the cartographer. Go ahead and take them over there to the Plaza of Blades.
Hi, Jeb.
I bet.
I know you're sad.
Apparently,
though.
I jub edge.
Nah, you Jeb.
My Pepe hands.
I don't know what the fuck a Jub is. I want that to be a thing, but I don't know what it'll be.
It's just T-pose.
Jub. And also, T-pose is already its own individual thing. We can't take that mantle.
We call it an H pose then.
Yes.
This looks like shitting and crab walking all at the same time.
Oh my.
I was just on this map. I don't know why it's taking so long to load again.
I don't get. What is the lore behind Beige?
It's the opposite of Jeb.
I know, but
Yeah.
like I
So-
look at it, I scan it, but like the arms aren't. They don't fit the original image.
The opposite of Jeb. It's sad.
Yeah. Do go on though. I want to hear this in detail explanation on what Betch is.
So, well, Bedge is just the opposite of Jeb, and Jeb is a fighting game term, which is based off of a political moment.
Oh, is that the little girl that's just yelling, Jeb, 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 Jeb?
No, it was so Jeb Bush thought he was winning, and he did this thing where he just raised his hands in the air, and somebody like
So what the fucking Jeb is?
caught a
photo of it.
yeah, they took like a photo of it, and it just became a meme.
God,
I am now educated.
every single time I see that image, I feel as if I've been enlightened.
Alright. I'm loaded.
Is everyone else loaded but me?
No, I'm still
not
at
yet, I'm at
97.
99.
Man,
this
what
map is huge.
what is going on with the loading? I don't get it. It shouldn't be taking this long.
Yeah, I
think
don't
it's
know.
just-
Even the
mean-
first time we got here, it wasn't this bad.
Eh.
I don't know, but Foundry's been acting weird for me
It's
today.
not a good day today, I guess.
Yeah.
Weird.
Well, I guess Yig has his ears.
Ah, there we go.
Get it on.
Loaded in.
I'm at 99.
Same.
Also.
It's just in the
I
same
think it's
game
just the
last-
size of the map, despite its compression.
We're gonna have to figure out something to do with some of these. We
I'm
might
gonna
have
poke him in the eye,
we
guys.
might have to split up the
I'm gonna poke him in the
interiors.
eye.
We'll be doing that for the Into the Breach one as well.
Okay, I'm in.
Please
You
clap.
see? I'm seeing, I'm batching.
I'm
Not the
jabbing.
pitch.
So did we already cross the river?
Yeah, we're heading towards the observatory now.
Okay. I didn't know if we were going back that way, and I was like, that's kind of weird if it load again, but no.
I mean,
Are we clear to move? Investigate him.
Yeah.
if anything, this shows who's loaded. I must say, that's a nice little park there.
Wait, we're looking for an observatory of some sort.
Yes, look for a giant. I think metal.
Giant, I
rod.
don't think they have these in Conflux.
Well, just look for a giant metal rod sticking out of a house.
Okay, stop. Get everybody together. Stop splitting up. Roll perception.
That's what I was thinking.
You want the guidance?
I mean, I'll see you later.
Everybody?
Wait. What?
Roll perception.
Man.
You good?
Did everyone roll?
Not Yig. Egg, you good, bud?
Do we?
Said man and then went silent.
Can you guys say like one word real quick? Because I don't know if
Hello?
my internet's fucking up or not.
Hello, hello, hello.
Avocado.
Can you
Okay,
hear
my
us?
internet's
Pear
fucking
shape.
up.
Very inconsistent day. Odd.
Man, this is just not our day.
Yeah, first
Not a
Siege
good
had
day.
connection issues. First, yeah, Siege had connection issues. Then we got Foundry issues. Then,
All right, I'm back. I can hear you guys.
can you hear us?
All right, roll.
Yeah.
Remember when I was the one with the issues?
I mean, are they better now?
Perception check.
Why am I deaf? Why am I
Roll a
deaf?
I don't
Perception.
Oh. I can't do that. I'm deaf.
What?
I'm joking. And it was 16.
Okay. Well, thankfully, the party, after some time, is able to stumble their way over to the observatory, or at least what they think is one.
Wee.
I'm just Tokyo drifting across the map.
Yes.
know. Whatever it takes.
Through the buildings too.
All right. Finally, you approach this door. The door itself seems to have on the front of it a large mural of what appears to be several drawn pieces of a map, and on the top it says Americar.
America.
Hey, congratulations, It looks like you can read after all.
I knock on the door.
There is no answer.
Is it locked?
It is not.
I open it.
The door is now open.
We say our greetings.
Anybody home?
No one responds.
That's not a good sign.
You guys go in, I'll watch the door.
Let's head inside.
The door's right out of my mouth. I guess I'll go in then.
All right, you get to about here, and you see that there is a sign to your left, very large, that says currently searching, ring cord for service, and next to it there's a large red rope.
Oh.
Can I pull that?
Yeah?
I'd pull that.
All right, you hear a loud boom.
That is a strange
I hear that every
instrument.
day.
And you hear someone running downstairs very fast.
Oh. Don't trip.
All right.
Do trip, it strengthens your bones.
All right, and this individual appears at the base of the stairs. Nearly stumbling down the stairs, he quickly composes himself and walks towards you. He has a no-nonsense looking demeanor, and he appears to be all business. Go ahead and get the handout. I have no idea who the artist is because all the words are in Korean, so I don't know.
It's very nice art, though.
The difference is he does not have a sword. That's the only difference there, really.
Okay.
Oh, he's pretty.
Hello. I take it you are the owner of this establishment?
Okay, well, as he approaches you guys, because I was still giving descriptions, he will state, greetings, salutations. I am Marikar, the cartographer of this quaint little town, as you might call it. And yes, I am the owner of this establishment. How may I help you, Mr.
Lux? Nice to meet you. He holds his hand out.
He will look down at your gross, burnt hands. Charmed, I'm sure. He will not shake your hand. So, what brings you to my lovely observatory? He says this as a man constantly scratching his arm and looking back at the stairs like he really doesn't want to talk to you.
Well, we noticed somewhere on a signboard that you were looking for information about some vessels at a nearby temple. Well, we would like to inform you we have just returned from there.
I'm sorry. You said that you returned answering my post.
Yes.
Well. Useful. Well, do you have what I asked for then?
Well, we have
Vessels
information on them.
could not be contained.
I'm sorry, I didn't understand a single word that small creature said.
The vessels could not be contained. We could not bring them here with us.
I see. Well, do you have any notes?
We know where they are, but
Maps? Etchings? Research of any kind?
Yes.
I point towards Sashiv.
Excuse me. Pardon me.
I guess I suppose it depends on what you can make do with this. And she'll hold out the index.
Marikar's eyes will widen and then narrow slightly. His fingers steepling a mask in front of him. Well. An unexpected course of events. Are all of you in the same group, party, organization?
yes.
Very much so.
Then you need to come with me. And he will go up the stairs.
I will follow
Indeed,
him.
we follow.
Actually, walk up the stairs.
Oh, just gonna enter it at a certain
I want
angle.
to.
Sick.
Why is it?
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ladies first.
Thank you. Does anyone else
Up
have
the
trouble
light.
moving their token?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Remind
lagging.
me of-
Oh, there we go.
I don't know why I'm still dead. Like, saying that I'm
You
still
should just
dead.
be able to remove the effect from yourself.
I did remove it, but it's still up there for some reason.
Pleasure to meet you, Marikar. My name's Calvin.
What? Yes, of course. Come here. Alright, you will see that he leads you into the top of the observatory, which looks far more like the place where he lives, operates, and exists constantly. The bottom floor, no doubt, being a sort of necessary service to the outside world. Here you can see stacks and stacks of research papers, pens, quills, ink pots, all sorts of things kind of thrown and messily shoved about. You can see an enormous telescope, complete with all sorts of clockwork contraptions and some steam, a comfortable-looking chair, a chest, several vanity drawers, and of course, the long brass tube which contains the lenses and the elongation of the telescope. Furthermore, it seems that he has several pieces of parchment and some illustrations tacked onto the soft palette of the stone wall with small nails. And from each of those small nails, you can see that there are red, yellow, green, blue string going back and forth.
Seems you got quite the operation over here.
He's looking around, he picks up a piece of parchment, looks at it again, throws it away, picks up another one, and then nods and says, "Let me see it."
He'll hold out the index to him.
All right. He will reach out and take the index, much like an addict swiping at some free drugs. He will take a very close look at it, and then he will hold it up to the parchment that he's holding. You will see that the parchment contains what appears to be an illustration of the index itself. The man will smile. "Eureka. Well, well, well. It seems that you're more useful than you realize. I was hoping to find a piece of the puzzle, but here you've brought me the entire thing. However, there is a bit of anomicity to this otherwise auspicious occasion. We will have to make sure." He will move up towards the contraption, and he'll place the index through a small slot. He will adjust several small gears and larger gears carefully until it seems to lock in place. And then he will take a seat, move the lens, the eye hole up to his face, and he will take a close look. He will begin to mumble to himself as he makes several small adjustments to the gears and to the wheels.
It's
Best not to interrupt him.
Yes, he doesn't seem to be doesn't like getting... What is it? Doesn't like his work getting interfered?
No, being disturbed.
I can assume no one likes being interrupted.
Depends on the interruption. Another person? Sometimes wanted.
Alright. The cartographer will finish his adjustments and kind of lean back. The look on his face will seem pallid. The quiet confidence exuded before seems to evaporate as abject fear has made its way across his face.
What's wrong?
Everything.
What do you mean?
He will pull one of the gears, and the windows will close with curtains, blocking out the light. He'll pull another gear, and a large open curtain will rise up and kind of separate the ceiling. And above it, you can see many very carefully made drawings in different acrylic dust and phosphorescent ink. And it kind of shines brilliantly against the light in the room. And then he will say,
exquisite detail.
"It would seem that my theory was wrong. Or rather, was insufficient."
Well, what was your theory?
My theory was that the Ardent was unstable, that the Conflux was imbalanced in this area. My theory was that the awakening of the different peoples was an offset of the connection to the life stream. But it is far worse than that. The entirety of Conflux, well, it's off. completely imbalanced across the board. All the different points of light that I can see. And what is further, the ring of spheres, which was once meant to hold a shield, is instead the prison in which our continent is held.
Well, that's not good.
You don't even know the half of it.
I'd like to look over his papers on the table here, see if there's anything I notice about them.
Make me a, I'd say your highest skill check, whatever it is.
A skill check. Acrobatics.
That's fine.
You just
Wow.
dabbed on the table.
Oh, that was shit. Oh. Okay,
Not our
well,
day.
It's alright. It's not. It could be worse. I've seen worse. I've been through worse. There's like a weird bird just sitting outside of my room right now.
Well, with the 12, Calvin, you have no idea what the hell these papers mean, but you were a sailor, and you recognize star charts when you see them. Now, you're not able to make head nor tail of what he's doing with these star charts, but you see that they seem to be determining a pattern. What you think to be constellations, but could very easily be something else. But the way that they're placed, you think they're a map of some kind. Now, what that map could be of, who knows?
You said we didn't know the half of the situation. Could you enlighten us then, since we bothered to bring this piece of information back to you?
How to explain it to a layman?
Explain it like you were talking to a 5-year-old. Find it helps.
When you walk, you use 2 feet. Now imagine if one of those feet were missing. You'd find walking a lot harder.
I just asked one leg to Joe.
Well,
He was a great guy back on the boat.
the conflux is the act of walking, and there's your missing foot. He'll point to the stars. The entirety of this system is thrown out of whack. It's completely out of balance. It's...
Yeah.
So you say this continent is walking with only 1 foot? What's it's using as a clutch?
Perhaps the analogy wasn't very good. That's not what my studies were, unfortunately. Suffice to say this. This world is sick. It is dying. I thought it was simply a mild cough. But no, it's much worse. Fatal, bedridden, destructive. What is
Can I
odd
make an insight?
is it seems that the dormant state of the world was held in place for some time. For longer than I have been alive. Yet it seems that some catalyst, unknown or otherwise, has caused this effect. I have several theories on which one it could be, but something caused a reaction, and this reaction has exacerbated this problem.
Yeah, that's not good.
Could I make an insight check to see if this guy's, off his knocker?
Sure.
Wow.
Excellent.
There is a fine line between knowledge and madness. And sometimes you have to cross one to get to the other. You don't think he's crazy, but it could easily be mistaken for such.
I see you got a couple of star charts over here, and you're talking about how the stars are affecting the world. First of all,
No.
world.
No. It's not the stars. No, that's wrong. Look, here. And he will move forward, and he'll start to point out things to you. And some of them are stars, but he turns your attention away, and he points to specific stars. These are not stars. These are spheres. They act as celestial bodies for Conflux. They are supposed to keep things in balance. They shift and turn, but they have not been turning.
They're kind of like our own planetoid. But why would they stop turning? Things don't just stop moving.
He will shrug. Hence the cataclysmic event that causes this entire thing to be completely distraught. I know not what broke it in the first place. I know not what has sustained it in this time in its broken state, and I know not what has exacerbated it, causing its broken state to end in its own annihilation. I know only the facts presented before me, and the facts state this: Conflux is sick.
Well,
These spheres, maybe they stopped because, they dropped an anchor or something. Maybe something's anchoring them down.
Doubtful.
They're like a ship.
Whatever energies hold the spheres in place or cause them to move is far beyond anything that you or I could possess.
Well, we happened to find this index over a sphere of sorts. A creature was released from it, and that's how we obtained it.
What do you mean a creature?
A creature of flesh and metal. A monstrosity I'd never seen before.
I believe
Really likes to tackle.
Thanks.
The cartographer will move over here and start to move around these papers, and then we'll bring one up to Sashiv. Did it look like this? And he shows you a picture of an iron crime.
Oh, yes.
That's the one.
His face will
I
go
pulled-
even more pallid and white.
I pulled that item you hold clean from his head.
As you say that,
Gave us a little bit of trouble.
Marikar will slowly turn and look at the index. He'll reach out and gingerly remove it from the telescope contraption. He will then begin to look at it with a new sense of fascination.
So you know a little bit more about this stuff than we do, I guess. How long have you been studying this?
Most of my life. I picked up my master's work when I inherited the observatory.
I see.
That index seemed to be, well, for lack of a better term, a key. As it seems, well, there was another sphere underneath the temple. We happened upon it by chance when we were, well, continuing our search for the vessels.
We didn't know if you'd believe us or not, but I'm pretty sure you do now.
He'll take a closer look. He's barely been listening to anything you've been saying. And then he will begin to try to twist and manipulate the index. He'll hold it up like he's looking at a gem. The texts that are written here, I wonder, could they be? You will suddenly see him start to move many different pieces off of the telescope. He'll then begin to adjust the entire tubing, the entirety of the contraption. He'll place the index on the lenses. He'll begin to twist and turn it. He'll pull it all the way back in. He'll point it up towards the ceiling. He'll close all the windows. He'll seal the hole. And then he'll hold out his hand. A torch, if you don't mind.
Hand him one.
Hey.
All right, he will light the torch, hold it underneath the telescope, And when that happens, light fills the entirety of the tube and concentrates directly into the index. And thus words flash on the ceiling. Words that state, awaiting activation.
What does that mean?
It seems that this device can be activated. Surely it must have some kind of passcode or activation phrase.
The last device that we had, we just had to stand in some sort of fancy light to activate it.
Or just simply touch it. That's what I did. Oh, at least I
Maybe
think.
not us. Yig?
He's got a point. You activated the other thing, Mr. Allround.
So where do I see this, like a projection?
It's above you.
Oh, above me.
No?
I think that password of any kind of access.
Just give it a command, I think. That's how the last one seemed to work.
Let me in.
Looks up.
Nothing happens.
The index still look like it's big enough to put your hand in, maybe? Or maybe Yig's hand?
Yes, Yig hasn't touched it yet. Maybe if he held it.
Yes, try
Oh.
touching it, Dieg.
Can I touch it?
No, it's inside the telescope.
Oh. Uh,
Hmm. Well,
Bill, Mr. Mekar. Oh, excuse me, Medikar. You seem to know a little bit thing or two about what's kind of going on here, and we happen to also be animated vessels, and our good friend here, Mr. Shortsack, he had some sort of connection to the temple that we went to.
Yes, such visions are common. No doubt, he must have walked through a path that the vessel he is inhabiting has walked through in life.
Aye, it seems that he was some sort of cardinal or archon or some sort of ranking official in the Taladoni government back in the day.
if I could, can I try soul sighting?
No doubt that will be useful.
Aye, it was. We learned a lot about ourselves, or as much as we could, about what's going on. So, he might be able to activate the thing. He may have to touch it though.
Soul Sight reveals nothing except that cartographer American, or the cartographer, has a soul.
Okay. Alright. Interesting. Very interesting. I guess I'm turning that off.
Otherwise, do you think there would be any kind of place that we could go to try and find some sort of activation device or passcode?
It could be anything.
Hmm.
Whatever these indexes are, they're no doubt attuned to the people of the past. And much of what they have garnered has been lost. Another mystery. Another puzzle. Another challenge.
Aye, quite
Maybe
the
I could try
challenge.
actually.
Another headache.
You said you...
Maybe I could try actually holding it.
All right, he'll take it out of the telescope and hand it to you.
I just hold it, look at it, see if it does anything in response to that.
Nothing seems to happen.
I mean,
The cartographer will tap the index. See? It is awaiting command.
I tap it.
Nothing happens.
I just hand it back to him.
You'll place it back in the telescope.
I really don't know.
Wait, does it actually say awaiting command on the ceiling when it's in the telescope?
It says awaiting activation.
Yep. Big bold letters. Well, lad, I hate to be changing the subject, but we did also come here for some sort of payment for the searching of this place, and since we have to fight.
Oh yes, it's in the chest.
Okay, Crotty boy, go ahead and get it, please.
Crotty boy. Do I look like your servant?
Past 8 episodes.
Magic word, please.
I said please at the end.
I know.
Can you get it for me, lovely darling?
Better yet. I'll cast command, sorry. Calvin. Fetch.
So,
Oh my god, man.
that's not how command works.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I would have said Calvin to get his attention and then command the word fetch.
Saving throw question mark.
Yeah, he gets a saving throw. Yeah.
I'm confused.
Wisdom?
Yeah, it's
14?
wisdom saving throw.
14. Alright, I guess I'm going to fetch it.
Okay. No, you didn't understand what I meant. That's not how command works.
Okay.
Command literally has like 4 or 5 commands you can give. It's not suggestion. Let's see. If I recall, I think it's approach, drop, flee, grovel, or halt.
yes.
Approach them, I guess.
I'll just go get it.
Spell slot wasted then.
Well,
I mean,
Marikar, do you think it? I don't know. Could be. Maybe it needs magic.
Opens chest.
Inside, you can see that there are 1,200 silver pieces.
Oh.
That's 120 gold.
100 divided by 5. Oh, 1,200 and what?
1,200 silver pieces.
Oh, I thought there's. Okay.
Nope.
Alright. Divided by 5. That's 240 for everyone.
I mean, when we were interacting with that voice before on whatever it was, I mean, we just spoke to it. Couldn't we just, if it's awaiting activation, can't we just tell it to activate? Can't it hear us?
Activate.
Again, looking up.
The index begins to rattle. It will then change its wording, and it will say, enter password.
Ah, hell.
You don't happen to have any other information among your notes, do you? Something that could narrow it down?
Marikar will shrug. I have many notes on many different things, but on the password for this index? No.
What about the notes?
I
was going to say, maybe it's the name of the person who made the Karun station. What was it? It was the Vindicated?
Yeah.
Marikar will look closer. Odd. There seems to be an image behind the question.
What's the image?
It seems to be a castle of some kind.
I click forgot password.
There is no option.
Oh,
Can I look at the? Do you mind if I look at the image, Mr. Marikar?
Sure.
Does it look like well, wait, did we have a picture of Terratex's manor castle area thing?
We didn't
Back
have a
when we were
picture
at
of
the-
it, but you would have.
All right.
In your revelation, you might have seen it.
I didn't have any sort of revelation that had
Well, you knew you had to go there to get it. The
yeah, would
debt
like
you were
to
owed.
know what Terratex's looks like, or my vessel.
It does not look like a manor.
Okay.
It looks like a military structure of some kind.
Wait, what was the fortress's name? The one that the battle plans were for?
The battle plans, I believe, were for Riddlemonk.
Yes, Riddlemark.
Little Mark.
All right, as Ig says Riddlemark, the index will begin to vibrate. The password is accepted.
Oh shit,
Yes,
Awesome.
let's go.
man.
Notes.
Yep, just getting my brain to function.
Don't worry, my brain is just turning on. It's loading. It's loading. I'm running fully here.
Welcome back. And now we're back in prison.
What, Mark?
I've had to
Oh
see
no,
them through.
guys. Oh no, guys, it's the warden. Run. Hmm?
Okay, so what you see as the index begins to open itself up in this contraption, lights begin to fill the entirety of the observatory. And something happens.
Oh boy.
What you see
What something happens?
What you see are the battle plans, as well as several other visual factors that seem to pop up all throughout the image's context. And within it, you can see several points are now kind of beeping with a red light, kind of flashing on and off, flashing on and off. And all around it, you can see that there are connection marks. There are different places that seem to be marked on this weird three-dimensional map. The cartographer immediately shits himself
You.
softly.
Okay, alright.
Awfully.
I was just imagining.
Like we were saying, Marikar, Mr. Olerund had a great connection with Karun. So maybe we could.
All right, the cartographer will start to read the different places, pieces of the map that's blown up in front of you, until finally, his mouth agape, he will state what it is. This is a Scion's map.
What?
A Scion's map. The Scions, the mages who built Conflux. They were the Taladonic mages that were trusted specifically with the building of Conflux. Their magics were based off of conjuring and transmutation and the likes.
Do I know anything about those guys or no? Because I'm assuming not.
If you did, I'd say something.
Okay, alright.
So
He will start to
This
make. He will start to point out different pieces of the map, kind of completely fangirling over it a little bit, just going off. Over here, it's a complete array of the Ardent, and here, the Ashen Wastes, the Verdant, the Azure. He'll start to point at the different pieces. And here, the spheres themselves.
So
That
it's a map then.
It's more than a map. It's a blueprint of the entire continent.
None of it makes sense.
Well, that is amazing.
And this
One fancy.
is...
What was this doing in that creature's head?
Oh, this isn't what is in the creature's head. This is what it was connected to. It seems that these automatons, as you put it... Hold on, I have to kill a spider. These automatons,
Nice.
as you put it... These automatons, as you put it, have a shared intellect through a central place.
Where does this map say where that place is?
I think we know.
Well, better to be confirmed than sorry later.
He'll start to look through the different places on the map, completely ignoring your question.
So we have this blueprint.
What is this? He'll move over towards the Ardent, specifically where you are, and he will point at a red flashing point, and then he will reach out as if to gesture towards it. The index will read his fingertips, and they will instantly expand. And what you see before you are several lines and points flashing on and off, from off to on, and you can see that several hundred of them are opening. And it's at this point that cartographer, his mouth wide open, will exclaim, These are doors. Doors that are opening.
Oh no.
Oh,
You don't think.
I think we may have some bad news, Mr. Madakar.
What do you mean?
Well, in our quest to try and find your vessels, we may have opened up something that should have been locked away.
Opens what?
Mr. Yeager, you're the one that did it.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, you were. Even if it wasn't intentional.
You said to clear the floor so we could go down to them, and then all those flashing lights came up and everything. You know, hundreds of them. Some of them blue, some of them red. They're all kind of coming out.
I mean, it did say that they weren't functioning anymore.
Well, I think we're about to have not necessarily a horde, but a wave of iron crimes coming. That's not good.
And with that, the cartographer will expand outward the blueprints, and then he will say, I think I can read this.
Oh.
It makes sense to me. It seems that this blueprint is split into different phases, different sections, pieces not yet finished, and some compromised. I think... Yes. I think I'm beginning to make sense of it.
You getting from this?
Come closer. I
Okay.
believe there is more that I can explain. The cartographer will lift his hands and show you the Scion's blueprint.
Odd.
Yes.
Okay. So listen up, kiddos.
I'm listening. My ears are opening.
You've got some new campaign directions you can choose from.
Oh shit.
Again?
So the index is major find, and you've made it back to a cartographer who can read it. The index reveals to you that much of Conflux is interconnected in and of itself with the different spheres and stations. Specifically, the spheres of the Scions, which float in a circular protective ring, or more or less in a gyroscopic ring, around Conflux, have been disabled, imbalanced, or malfunctioned, and many of them are down and are unable to repair themselves. You have come from just such a sphere, although it is a minor one, that seems to have activated a function that was long since programmed into it. Now, that being said, the blueprint also contains several other interesting facts, such as the intricacies of Sarkosia, such as the underground, the underworld where the myconoids live, and it also shows the location of the master below. You can see that there are different places all around Conflux that are selectable and travelable to. So, the decision that you make from here on out on where you want to go and do will depict on where your campaign's going to go.
Oh, man.
Uh-oh.
We're going to the east, right?
Like we got a lot
Oh,
of
it
good
also
stuff
has
that
the blueprints of Malice prison as well, included in those.
Oh, nice.
Because basically all of Sarkosia.
Oh, nice.
So here's
yeah.
what's gonna happen. Ask things,
Okay.
because the more you ask, the more specific I can be, and then we'll probably use the rest of the session time talking about that, because by the end of the session I want to know what direction you're going in so I can prep for it.
All right, but
makes sense.
I do want to ask though, when you said was that referring to like Yig, like Yigme or Oron?
When I said what?
Yeah, you're like I came from one of the, or you came from one of the spheres or something. Although it was a lesser one.
Like you guys came from one. The Shrine of Karun was a sphere.
Oh. Okay.
We just
Yes.
came
Like
from
all of
one.
us? Okay.
Yeah, like
sorry.
you came,
Yeah.
like you were literally there, and then you were here.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's not like our
Came as in its actual definition, not its not as in you were born.
Okay. I was spermed out of Karun.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah.
They knew that was gonna come. Oh, anyways.
Yeah, there was a bunch of other things doing that too.
What are we gonna do?
So we got the blueprints to basically the entire, all of Sarkosia. So we have a lot of, we know the structures, we know the back doors, we know where things are.
My suggestion, to make this as easy as possible on you guys, ask questions about things you want to know about, whether it be in character or otherwise, and then once you've asked enough, then you can decide where you want to go. But yeah, that's my suggestion.
He's not going to steal this from us, right?
Well, if he would have just taken it. But I mean, there's 5 of us, so
I mean, why
You're in
would
the
you?
same room as him.
why would we assume he's just gonna take it from us? He's shitting his pants over this information.
I
Oh,
think
no,
he
just-
literally shit in the pants.
Oh no, man, he just seems super fast.
So
I saw I was
besides
looking at it.
the Temple of Karun, which was a minor sphere, is there any minor, or Shrine of Karun? Is there any other minor spheres near Sarkosia?
Define near.
I guess
Within
not
the
near,
Arden.
but yeah.
Yes,
within the
there
Arden.
are plenty of other minor spheres. One of which is in the Ardent, that you haven't, other than the Shrine of Karun.
How big is the Ardent?
I cannot answer that as I don't have the maps made at this time, but it is a
Okay.
region of Conflux. It's pretty
Yeah, that's
big
not
though. I
horrible,
mean,
Mark, though.
it's not small.
I doubt you
Although-
can answer. Oh, go ahead, Ed, please.
Fort Riddle Mark. I'm assuming I can ask about this. So,
What about it?
does it have information about what was like there before, or what was in the area?
Reports indicate that there was nothing there before the fort was built, and the fort was built by Lord Oberon and his Marble Knights in preparation for a coming attack.
All right.
That is where the Iron Crimes are headed now.
are going to do their job.
Hey, they're gonna go fight something. No.
I believe the index did tell us what that enemy was, wasn't it?
No, I don't think so.
Not
This was-
specifically.
Well, considering it's been opened, it shows what it is now. The enemy is suspected to be a hive, or the hive, of eyeless ones off the coast, the northern coast.
Wait, does that suggest there's more hives? Or just one?
The index only indicates there is one.
Alright.
Can you tell us about the enemies there or no?
There are several files that pop up showing you the different enemies. And what do you mean by there?
And brittle mark, more like where the
Do you mean the hive?
again, yeah, the hive.
Okay. The hive is comprised of several different types of eyeless ones that have been documented. Most of them have very little known about them. Only terrifying images appear somehow translucent and placed into the thin air. Show you terrible, horrifying things. But there's a few that do have some markers on them. First, there appears to be a subclass of breeder, which appears to be almost like a squid. According to the notes here, it contains a poisonous barb that not only infects, but it also impregnates its targets. There is... Let's see.
Thanks.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, so let me make this a little bit easier for you. That breeder type is... Okay, I'm getting ahead of myself. Sorry, there's a lot to explain.
I mean, that's what I'm asking for.
I'm opening up the big lore drop on the eyeless ones.
Lore drop.
Give me a second, please.
Step away from it.
And what about that castle to the east of here, of like where we are right now?
Let me answer one thing at a time.
Oh, unless you're already answering something, then I will wait patiently.
Yeah, he said he was looking for information. Just give it to him.
I don't know about you, but that sounds kind of hot. Horrific.
It means we don't have to roll for Mpreg.
Oh my god.
Weird.
Sorry, it's a lot.
No, don't worry.
Just thinking of other questions.
I got my next question, so. We got the power of technology on our side. Hee hee, haha. Cries. Bum, 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 bum.
If I were all the same, I'm trying to think of things.
I'll admit I'm interested in that other sphere.
Think about how many bad images I can put in people's head right now.
Besides
Would you like
that,
assistance with it?
No, I don't need assistance for that. That's something I do on the daily.
I will admit my
You
brain.
made a powerful enemy.
I know. Don't worry. Many have tried before. Many have failed. I will say, though, you will die braver than the others.
Oh, that's sweet. You think I can die?
I mean, apparently you think I can too.
Never said that. Let's bury your body beneath the concrete. You may not die, but you shall not live.
I mean, okay. I mean, I've hardly been living in the first place.
Kids,
Fair
can we
enough.
dial it back a little?
No, Dad.
You're not my dad.
Anybody else got any interesting topics they want to look into when we have the chance?
Well, when
I've
I
got-
have it. Oh, go ahead, Ed.
Nah, you go ahead. I've already
I mean,
interrupted once.
My only thought is, like, if we choose to look into the other spheres, I doubt we'll have the same amount of access that we have to this one, since this one was directly related to both Oron and the operation. So we may have the blueprints, but we can always. That's why we can ask and see if we'll still have the same clearance.
Although
but
I
if not-
do want to ask about that castle. See how close it is to us, or how far to the east it is to us.
Probably pretty far.
At least we have
Probably.
a map.
All right, here we go.
Yeah.
So, the eyeless ones are a creature type that is listed in the index as being,
Yeah,
a
let's
serious
get back
threat.
to that.
They are ranked they are ranked by power level, and there are many different types of them, but their secondary subtype more or less represents what role they play in Eyeless One society, hierarchy, and physiology. Their rankings are pawn, bishop, knight, rook, queen, king, and one singular emperor, which acts as the leader of the hive.
Ah, shit, dude.
I see.
So that was pawn, bishop, rook, queen, knight, emperor.
It's pawn, bishop, knight, rook, queen, king, emperor.
So
And
7 ranks in total.
Right.
they are listed in the order of least powerful to
Rook.
most powerful.
Rook,
Like
king,
chess
and then emperor.
pieces?
Yes.
Like, they're like chess pieces, yeah.
Just
And the subtypes listed are drone, breeder, warrior, hunter.
Alright. You're missing queen in that.
Oh.
And then, yeah, drone, breeder, warrior, and hunter.
Alright.
So the map has a view of the master below. Can
Yeah.
we see how far he's rose in the underground?
Can we see where he is as well, or is this again just something in the past, or something that's not finished yet?
Okay, so sorry, that was a big topic change.
Yeah, a little bit. I thought we were gonna ask more about these.
The master below has spread about 25% of the underworld.
Oh shit!
Oh, that's a lot. Oh, oof.
1/4.
More questions about the eyeless ones. So that we know that the Iron Crimes were designed to fight the Eyeless Ones. Does the Index know if there are any Eyeless Ones still here on Conflux?
The index indicates that the Eyeless One presence is focused on the hive, which is off the coast to the north.
Okay.
Alright,
In what direction was Fort Riddlemark in again?
where the hive is.
Where the hive is, it's...
The fort was built to deal
No, I
with
mean like northeast, southwest.
North.
It was north.
It is to the
Okay.
north, on the northern coast of Conflux.
Okay.
Hmm.
I feel like we should be asking about these enemies.
Yeah, but my brain's just a bit...
Yeah, what like what their
frazzled.
attacks are, if like they got any special defenses.
I mean, tactics, stuff like that.
Yeah.
I guess we can ask what each of the different like subtypes do, like what drone does, breeder does, warrior does, hunter does.
Yeah.
'Cause the whole, Pond Emperor is obviously power level, but we don't know what, besides the obvious, what their names actually mean for the subtypes. We don't know anything else.
Yeah. So what's a drone, breeder, a warrior, and a hunter?
Okay, so a drone is a standard Eyeless One that is there simply to act as cannon fodder. They are mostly mindless as well. A breeder is a drone that has the ability to infect other organic tissue in order to be a host for an Eyeless One, spore or egg. Breeders also can morph themselves into females or males and literally breed in the traditional sense.
Oh.
Oh. I mean,
All right. Warriors are the first bit, are generally speaking, the first of the Eyeless Ones that are able to have some nominal intelligence, and they are powerful combatants that are used to destroy the enemies of the Eyeless One hive. Hunters are warriors that are specialized in the tracking and hunting of specific organic threats.
Specific organic threats. Ooh.
Yeah. There is a asterisk note next to Hunter that there has been one such hunter suspected to be traveling Conflux. This is one of the rare few Eyeless Ones that have multiple subtypes. It is believed that they are a breeder hunter.
Oh.
Oh dear.
that sounds
So
like something you don't want to look
Let's
up.
see. It is believed that this Eyeless One has taken on a female persona. It is considered to be of knight level,
Ooh.
and that it is referred to as courtesan.
Oh,
Ooh.
yeah,
Ah,
I think it's what you're thinking.
The quarters in his souls.
Ah,
Well,
okay. All right.
do we know any objectives of the Eyeless Ones? Other than, I guess, to propagate,
Infect, eat,
destroy,
yeah.
exterminate.
Destroy.
I have a couple questions. Would we know that this specific index said that it was usable and gave most access to the functions of Karun Station. Would this be able to tell us if it has any kind of access to the other spheres?
No.
Okay.
However,
Second question.
it does give you access. Oh, baby.
Another lore bomb. My brain can't retain this.
Don't worry, we'll have the VOD to watch over after it gets published.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
You watching over this one?
Don't
Oh
worry,
my God.
I'll be watching over this one just as much as I watch over all of them.
This index, as well as all the indexes, give you access to the apexy.
The apexy?
You spell that for us, please.
Oh, the apexy.
Apex. I.
The apexy is the archives on Conflux, directly rumored to contain the fundamental knowledge of all the Taladoni brought with them from Maltos.
Oh, shit.
Each of the indexes can access this archive and the angels therein.
Okay, I would like to ask, because we haven't actually learned what an angel is in character. What is an angel?
An angel is an artificial life form made out of hard light and digital energy. Although they are called angels, they do not look like the common depiction of a celestial. They can appear as all sorts of otherworldly humanoids. They are the artificial intelligences that run all of the great contraptions, devices, vessels, and other such things on the behalf of the Taladoni. They are perhaps one of the Taladoni's greatest creations.
I see.
A machine that can think and feel and, well, do all the things a person can do, I suppose.
Probably at this point that I think Calvin will realize, I think the Taladoni are from space.
Do we even know about space? I mean, we know about the abyssal ocean and such.
They're from somewhere where the stars are. They're from a planet called Maltos. They're from some place called Maltos. And I don't think it's a continent.
The index will hear that and will correct the notion that it is in fact not a continent. It is another planet. And then, star map, baby!
Oh yeah!
Shit.
Star map!
Well, our world
You
just
just
got a lot
convulsing
bigger.
on the floor.
Bro, me as a sailor, I've seen my fair share of maps. Navigation was not my strong suit.
I don't actually have the star map uploaded into Foundry
Yeah.
yet, but I think everyone here has seen it, yes?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the flower.
I think we've seen it yet.
I haven't seen it,
We'll
unfortunately.
show it to you sometime.
I'm not
It's
exactly
gorgeous.
sure.
Oh yeah, it's really gorgeous.
Yeah, I don't know how I would be able to show it without putting it in Foundry.
That's alright. Seviroth will show us it after the session.
I'll just pretend I know what it is, like I do with everything.
Well, essentially, what you see is a massive swirling of stars and the night sky, essentially. There are 6 multicolored nebulas that surround a singular focal point.
Oh yeah, I've seen that one. That was in a...
You basically get to see all of creation swirling up above you. It's a lot to take in.
Future.
That is gonna be blown up right now because this is a map in 3D.
Ugh.
Oh yes.
Whoa. Of
Let's see, is that up? Is that down? I can't tell.
Now,
starter map, the fancy index. Can you show us where we are? We'll point at.
It will show you the planet of Verum and its 8 continents.
Oh. So that's our world.
It will show you where
There's
Conflux
8
is.
of them.
So tiny compared to everything else.
Yes.
now, Sashiv has a question, or I guess I can just ask this out of character anyway. But it knows the location of the master below. Are the caverns below where it resides? Were they something that was planned in the construction blueprints?
Yes, the caves were planned as to be a place where secret facilities could be made to do research untowards the rivals of different various Taladoni mages.
And we have access to the blueprint layout of those caverns, correct?
Yes.
Excellent.
That's nice.
God, The world is our oyster right now. This is great.
Is there anything? Well, I guess how deep do the caverns go?
Deep.
Oh, there's a question. Are there any, does it have any locations for stuff like trash gates?
There's no idea what a fucking trash gate is.
Fair enough.
Cascades
Most
is
people-
a red herring. They don't go anywhere. We can't use them.
Yeah,
we just
tell
got
us like
sent-
you actually know. Please.
Turns out that they're actually just tunnels.
Show us your thesis paper.
They don't actually
Um,
teleport you anywhere.
Back onto like the main topic we were at before our minds got blown. Where does it say the Apexi is?
The Apexi is found near the center of Conflux. It seems to be accessible through the Azure.
The Azure.
Yeah, which is a region.
So it's like the most central located region. Got it.
Negative.
No?
I said the Apexi is located in the center of Conflux. The easiest location to access it appears to be the Azure, which is a southern region.
Oh,
That doesn't mean that the Azure is central.
I see. Man.
It's like taking the Hafu Pass up to Kini Nui, my guys.
I want some knowledge, or at least to know about the other sphere. You said there was one other minor sphere within the Ardent region.
Yep.
I guess can we get some more information on that?
What is wrong? You
What is right?
Sexy thing. Sexy thing, I want to think.
Wait, what?
That is. That is the Shrine of Vade.
Vade?
Vade.
Alright. The Shrine of Vade. Does it have any knowledge besides the basic function of a sphere? If it had any, like, secret projects similar to the Shrine of Karun?
Yes, it does. Hold on, please.
Right now, my mind's being overwhelmed. I feel like I'm being attacked.
Yes.
Don't fight the Lord.
Yeah, this is a lot.
That's an understatement.
Yeah,
What do you want me to do? Ask about a universe I don't know about?
Yeah, go
Time to
ahead.
explore, buddy.
Play with it. We're already on a
Ask
continent
about
we
the
didn't know
universe.
about.
Cries. Cutely.
Sure. Guess we are.
Again, as I said before, you just starts convulsing.
The
on the
Shrine
floor.
of Vase is a sphere that was an experimented. It was an experimental station where there were attempts of, let's see, heavy enchantment experiments were made. Mind replication was attempted, and something called mirror blasphemy.
Oh God. Oh no. That's not good.
Ooh.
You don't want to fuck with mirrors.
No, sir.
Apparently
Unfortunately,
somebody-
I have no fucking clue what you're talking about.
It's
Um,
fair. You probably wouldn't know in or out of character.
I know little because
Dude, all I know is mirrors. I literally have no fucking clue about what specifics you're even talking about right now.
be
Don't worry
thankful.
about it.
So
Hell, I had it explained to me, and I still didn't know what the fuck it was.
Are you typing it in here? Why not type it in our VC?
We'll go back through this.
Well, I know, but still.
No, we
just
can
like,
type that into our notes area. That
Why don't we just have like?
We can also just copy it into the notes. Like,
Yeah,
doesn't
we have
matter.
a note
This is for
page.
chat to see. Right. Well, I was just about to. All right. Well, Egg, you wanted to know more about the fortress on the east side of Conflux that relates to where your armor is, right?
Yeah, I wanted to know about the tower near the east of us.
Forest the Calls Tower.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Siege's internet just died, I guess.
Oof.
Rip Siege. He'll be back.
Yep.
Yeah.
I guess I'll ask. Where's Texas man?
Texas State.
Yeah, the state.
The index does not answer that question.
Ooh. I know it's in the Verdant. So how far is the Verdant? Yard.
The Verdant is on the other side of the mountain range that it separates the Ardent from the Ashen Wastes. And if you travel along the mountain range on the northern cusp of the center, you end up in the Verdant. So the Verdant is on the other side of another region that is sandwiched between the two of them. So it's 2 regions away.
The
That's
big
pretty
jump.
far.
And then you have to travel across the mountain range, maybe a little dabble in the mountain or the Ashen Waste a little bit. And get there. Okay.
I mean, where's this for?
That's where
Terratex, or
Terratex.
where Terratex's
the boat
state is.
there. You can get a boat.
Yeah, the boat. The boat. The boat.
You remember who Terratex is, right?
Yeah, no, I remember. He was the guy that Shell was helping, or trying to help
Yeah,
get information on the.
Shell's master, yes.
Yeah.
They're
Didn't like Lord or
ranking officials.
Oh, I didn't like him. I don't know if it was the other way around though.
Probably if he was impersonating you and your wife. Or had
Well, I
you
mean,
been
I thought
doing
that was. I don't think.
Hmm.
I don't think Terratech was impersonating my wife.
Well, I mean, he
Question mark.
probably asked Chell to do it. Or he said, do whatever it takes. And it took him being in a dress, I guess.
Thinking back.
Welcome
There
back.
you are.
You got any questions, Siege?
Chrotus?
Alright, Master Below, what exactly is it? Because we have very little information apart from what we were told by the Myconids.
The Master Below is a rogue apprentice. Specifically, once in service to Zarkel.
Oh. That was one of the council. Technically the first.
And then there's
Does it know
Chunky.
Does it know its objective? Well, besides spreading? I doubt it, but...
Ask again?
I doubt it, but does the index know what, besides spreading, what the Master Below's current objective is? Like, possibly why it was sealed in the first place?
Oh, that's actually easy. The Master Below is trying to get access to Zarkel's Eternal Vault.
Oh.
What's contained within this vault?
The index does not tell you.
Obviously.
404 not found.
Well, it is one of the council. That sort of information is probably going to be locked up tighter than looks to Chrotus to finish.
Just on the off chance. Not everything needs a snarky answer.
Oh, all right. Does it at least have the location of where the vault is?
So Sahib was gonna ask.
The eternal vault of Sarkel is located in the noble district of Sarkosia.
Oh shit, that's so close.
Very close by.
Too close. Very close.
I'm assuming
we break into the vault.
I assume it's only giving us a rough estimate. It doesn't have the exact location.
No, it tells you exactly where it is.
Oh shit.
Bank heist?
Maybe we should focus on keeping the master away from it first before we decide to go all Oceans 5 on it.
I mean, it's already spread too much.
Well, it's already claimed 1/4
Quarter of
of the below.
The under.
Agreement. We should
or-
probably finish up that before we think about other stuff.
Well, it
Yeah.
depends on what we learn. Like, we're
Speaking
going.
of which,
And also,
how long does it say that the master below will take to spread? Like, does it have a rate of growth estimate?
It does not.
Well, we've been gone from there roughly about 11
It's
days.
12 and 12, something
11
like
to
that.
12 days, and it's already taken 1/4 of the underground. So
And it's
give
gonna
or
take us
take,
a week to get back.
yeah. So give or take, it's going to take at least a month for it to completely consume the underground at that rate. That's not a lot of time.
Here's a question. Can Yig, since Yig is the one that the index is mainly answering to, can he give us the access that he has?
He has to register you as new users.
that would involve making a new account. I don't know how to make an email. Fuck.
But yes, he can.
All right, that's be very helpful. Excellent.
I don't know how I'd describe that in character. Cries.
You just say give them the ability to use you or something like that.
Okay.
Give them the same access that I had to you.
And points towards the entire group.
All right, the index will start to freak out and will start to scan each and every individual person here. Scanning. That's not actually saying that. I'm just saying that's what it's doing.
Yeah.
And then you will see that there is a map of Conflux, and there you will see 5 dots appear. They appear to be green.
Wow. Do these?
They
Index
they
does-
appear to be where you are.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's just gonna ask.
Oh,
you.
mini map?
So
Yo, we got a
represents
mini map,
the-
guys.
And then you will see 31 other dots appear.
Oh,
Ooh.
Oh. does this-
Hello?
What are those other dots?
The other dots are spread across the Ardent. However, there are a few that seem to appear in the wastes.
Oh. Is there
These
any?
grouped together? Like in groups of 6, roughly?
Oh, can I ask about the? I know this is going off topic about what we already just found, but can I ask about the tower that's to the east of here? That
Oh yeah, we were gonna.
yeah, Chorus the Calls Tower. That's what we were trying to do, and then you asked about. Then Calvin brought up Terratex's estate.
Yeah.
Which tower? What?
The one
Chorus
with my
the
armor
Calls
in it.
Tower.
Okay, maybe not talking all at once.
Okay. The one with my armor in it.
Oh. What was the name that you said? Hold on.
Chorus the Call, his tower, to the east.
Yeah, I believe that's where we believe it is, if I remember correctly.
The information we were given was it was in a tower that was formerly owned by Chorus the Call. Or we don't know if he still owns it, or that was just the information we were given was that's where his armor would
No,
be located.
I know which one you're talking about. I'm just trying to find it.
Okay.
Sorry.
I just
So-
need to know how long it'll take to travel to there. 'cause
Yeah,
it seems
guys, we know where everybody else is, although we don't.
All right.
understand.
The proper name is the Tower of Judgment, and it is
Cool.
found on the eastern center edge of Conflux. The easiest way to access it is through the Verdant.
Oh, verdant. Silver Trust.
What's the purpose of the Tower of Judgment?
The purpose of the Tower of Judgment is to judge new warriors worthy of wearing the stone armor of the Marble Knights.
Oh.
It also acts as a legal body in Conflux.
Oh,
Sounds something up your alley, Sashiv. Maybe you could try and get some armor. If you're
Well,
worthy.
I'd be willing to give it a shot.
So, other questions? Index, do you know where Altus Darok is?
oh yeah, the one.
Yeah, I guess.
It does not. It does not recognize that user.
I.
That is one of the.
Go ahead, you.
I'm just saying. I thought he was one of the cardinals because like, that's what I was told. I couldn't ask about him.
Hey, Index. What's a cardinal?
404 not found.
Of course. Nope, got that out of the way. I want to ask, these other green dots that popped up, can they explain to us what these are?
They are other users registered to your same makeup.
So, I guess we could extrapolate that means they're vessels? The other player characters?
Oh.
I don't see any reason why you would think that.
I'm just asking out of character.
What is a
I
player
understand.
character?
That's a good question.
Here, I'll help you.
All I know is you.
I'll help you. There are many. Okay. Not every single person is like you, but all of you are vessels.
Right.
So this is just getting
So
other
no,
vessels.
those dots aren't vessels. They are vessels like you. So that's the question you would ask. Not try to just skip over everything and just
So,
meta know that.
Yeah. Sorry.
It's okay.
I mean, it's a lot. It's a computer.
I know. My brain's getting frazzled because of this entire thing. I wasn't expecting this today.
I don't think any of us were.
I didn't even think we were going to be able to take it.
Merikar, do you have any questions you want to ask the fancy machine?
The NPC will stroke his chin, and the cartographer will ask, "Where are the other indexes?" And then they
That's
will
a good
start to
question.
flash all across the map. You'll see there are a bunch of them everywhere. There's ones combined with each of the red dots moving towards the northern coast. You can see that there are different pieces of them kind of spread all throughout Conflux. What are the purposes of the indexes really? Do they serve a central function? Then you will see that the index begins to reveal that the indexes are simply user keys used by the Taladonic mages, which they in of themselves are used to interact directly with angels. Are there angels on Conflux? Is the next question that the cartographer will ask. And it will reveal that there are in fact angels on Conflux. They are spread in very different points, and they carry with them enormous digital signatures. That's digital signatures depicting their influence, power, and I guess general importance.
What's it mean by digital signature?
Hey, what's digital?
The index will the index will reveal that there are many different magic sources that exist. There is traditional magic that is wielded by wizards and sorcerers, which is using the natural fluctuating energy of the world, produced by the ley lines of creation. There is deietic energy, which is granted by powerful beings able to call themselves deities or some other moniker that carries with it the same weight. And there is the magic of nature, which is a sort of mixture of the two put together, the sort of divine will of the planet itself, and directly associated with the life stream. And there is a fourth type of magic, and that is digital, which is a magic that comes from Maltos and has spread to different places and different planets. It is said to be the personification of science.
Oh, nice. I would like to ask, though, what is radiation poisoning?
Radiation poisoning is a sickness that can be contracted from those that have exposed themselves to open radioactive sources. This includes weapons, this includes wreckage, this includes exposed engines, this includes fuel, and other such sources of Voidka energy.
Voidka? What's a Voidka?
Voidka.
Hardly know.
Voidka is the most powerful magical substance in the known universe. It is used to fuel most of the Taladonic mage's major devices. A single shard of Voidka is said to produce enough power to sustain a nation of mages.
Oh.
Oh.
Let me put in capital letters in my notes. A very, very powerful magic rock.
What is what are the signs if someone's been poisoned by this radiation? I mean, we were in a room that was filled with it.
Whatever that means.
Yes.
Critical levels, I recall it saying.
It said something about poisoning. So
The symptoms of radiation poisoning are loss of appetite, fatigue, fever, nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, seizures, coma, skin damage, loss of hair, anal seepage, madness, and spontaneous combustion.
That all sounds like symptoms of dating my ex.
Calvin's gonna look a little worried at that because he remembers, he had his upset stomach earlier, and he's gonna go, he's gonna check his hair to see if it's falling out.
It isn't.
Okay, good.
Not
Maybe
yet.
I just ate something bad then. Alrighty, I have a question, Mr. Index. Where is the nearest where is the nearest musical instrument shop?
I don't know, the banjo.
Unknown.
Skin that.
Okay.
Alright,
thank God.
I'll have to go ask Mr. GF if he'll get me one then.
This isn't the mall kiosk.
Okay.
On the upside, we do have a 1,200 gold, silver now.
Yes,
Yes.
that's split
Well,
to
240. Yeah, 240. But again, how far exactly is the at least how far is the Judgment Tower? The Tower of Judgment. How,
I mean,
like from here?
What's your question?
How far was the Judgment Tower from here?
4 months of travel.
Oh
Oh.
shit, that's a lot of time. too much.
Does the index
Is that
have
on by
any-
foot?
That's assuming you're using the causeway.
Huh. What if
Are
we...
there any other ways to travel to there?
Yum, 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 yum. The index will bring
yeah.
up different travel routes one can take. Apparently,
gates.
there are ancient trams that exist within Conflux that are currently depowered, that are actually, ironically enough, connected directly to the causeway. This will reveal that the causeway highways are actually not highways, they're actually enormous covers for the tunnels for these trams. But the trams have been out of commission for so long that the people living on Conflux have considered the causeways highways, when in fact they served a completely different purpose. So, there are the ancient trams that, if reactivated, one could use. There's the teleportation nexus, which is currently offline, which is found in the center, which is just called the nexus. It's found in the center of Conflux. Let's see. There's also foot, by vehicle, organic or otherwise. That's pretty much it.
What would it take to repower the tram system?
And how long would it take to get there with said trams?
The tram system would require a complete reset of the system in the area and other areas. It would require It would require a maintenance team to sojourn through the great connecting tunnels beneath Conflux, travel to the ancient tram station, restore its Voidka energy reserves, reseal them, repower them, and then reset the angels therein. If all those things are done, the ancient trams will be awakened.
Means travel will be a lot easier.
And we can also take note of that, question mark.
All in favor of horses?
Again, that's
Index,
still...
are there horses on Conflux?
Say again?
Are there horses?
Negative.
Oh,
Oh,
so we're playing Dark Souls 1, I see.
I had a question. It mentioned about fuck, the term
Well,
just left me.
There's not horses, quotations, in Conflict.
I'm listening.
There's automatons that look like horses, there's phantom steeds and things like that, but there's not like living horses.
Kind of.
Or at least according to the index, there isn't. Remember, guys, the index doesn't have up-to-date information.
Yeah.
Yep.
I remembered it. So it mentioned that there was a fourth type of energy when it comes to like the magic system, digital
Mm-hmm.
magic. Is there any place where we could go to possibly learn to use this? Because that seems to be very important knowledge, considering a lot of this stuff apparently uses it.
The Council Spire. In the dead center of Conflux. At the highest point of the continent. Where the Council of Maltos is believed to sit.
That's by the Apexia, so... which is also in the center.
Likely connected.
Well, do we want to go visit the Council of Maltos, see if we can say hi?
Well, that's where they're supposedly where they meet. Doesn't say to me that they're there.
Yeah, speaking of which, how many of the Council of Maltos are currently alive, or at least in a state of physical being?
Ooh, it's not updated. Enough for that.
Zarkel the Eternal. Status: alive. Asterisk, asterisk. Tyr the Heretic. Missing. Malantharius the Vindicated. Alive. Dezaki the Kind. Missing. Chorus, the Call, missing. Asmodin, the Callous, alive. Taladon, the Master, unknown.
What's the asterisk on Zarkel?
Asterisk. Technically, this being is immortal.
Oh.
Well, technically, this being is also dead and alive.
And immortal.
That's confusing. Okay,
Well, it's supposed to be.
fair enough. But also,
I believe I can
What?
Right? Yeah.
Of trap. So. Well, let's. We've asked a fair amount of questions. Do we
Wait.
want to? You want?
Yeah, I got one more.
we
So-
exhausted them yet? Because I know I don't have any more questions that I know that I want to ask yet.
So well, I asked what the sphere or shrine of Vaid had. It showed a lot more than I was expecting. Does the index, besides the the Iron Crimes and the God Crime, did the Shrine of Karun have any other experiments?
Not that is
Goals?
listed.
Not that's listed. Okay. I'm trying to think of more questions. Like this is a big opportunity.
It was an underground situation, if you pardon the pun.
That was a good pun, though.
Lux, why don't you ask it about that serum that you found in the underground? At least we
Oh.
can identify more of what it is, or at least what it was used for. Maybe
Yeah.
it knows.
I pull out one of the vials that we got from the what looked to be Druid's abode underground for where we came out from the prison. This, well, it seems.
Antitoxin.
Yeah, the antitoxin.
Index, do you possibly have knowledge on this? And he holds up the serum.
What serum is it?
The one we got from the Druid's abode underground in session 2.
Yeah,
Or we-
from what we got from the notes, we just know it's some sort of antitoxin. We just don't know what kind of antitoxin. What is it trying to antitox? Exactly.
That's anti-blight. It's specifically designed to combat.
Anti-blight.
No, it's not anti-plague. It's anti-blight. I said that
I said-
specifically for a reason. It's specifically designed to ward off blight magic.
So it's like a
Anti-
preemptive use or a cleanse?
Both.
Ooh, okay. We still have 3 vials of that, yes?
Yeah,
So-
because we gave one to Heebie Bobibi.
Yeah, hibby bibby boby.
Hibbity bibbity bobby.
I have the 2, apparently.
Yeah, you
I
have
have
2,
no-
he has 1. Or
I
He-
thought I. No, I think Calvin,
don't
you
we
gave
all
one
have
to
one?
them. No, there was only 4.
Yeah, don't we all have
We
one?
never spread it out.
yeah,
I think I
just
gave
assumed-
mine to Sashiv, though. I do remember getting rid of them.
Well,
Handing off to
regardless,
someone.
we have 3 left. Doesn't.
Yes. Mm,
Okay, I have a question I'd like to jump.
do it.
Does this index have a complete dictionary of Taladoni? I.e., for the context of if we were to spend a few days to try and learn Taladoni
yes,
from the
correct.
index.
It does. You can learn Taladoni by studying the index.
How long would that take?
20 days.
Oh. That's to be expected. That would.
Could the index be used to translate for us?
Bill.
Yes.
Awesome.
Epic. We don't
How
even
do you
need to know
deactivate
languages
the
anymore.
Index.
Speaking of other languages, was there any reason why Conflux is only populated by humans in Wakatanta? Although we wouldn't know about the Wakatanta yet.
So you want to actually ask me that in character then?
I mean, don't we know about the
Fair enough.
That case? Pretty sure one of them was a Wakatanta, right?
Well, we don't know what that is, though.
I mean, I don't know what it is, but
Index. Why the hell are there only humans here? No tieflings, orcs, anything like that?
Whoo! Macarena! Alright.
Yeah, baby.
The index will now reveal to you the historical event known as the Purge.
Oh, baby.
oh,
The reason why that there are no races other than human and a select 5 other races, which are in very short supply, is because Malantherius, during the times of the cataclysm when the Taladonic mages were disappearing and the power balance of Conflux was in dire array, one of the things that Malantherius was planning to do to try and stabilize was to purge all magical races from the Conflux. Because, according to the notes therein, it is believed that these individuals were responsible, whether they intended it or not, for the imbalance of the continent. It is stated that Malantherius was nearly completely successful in his purging of Conflux. He was stopped by a rebel group known as the Torn Pages.
Pages. What are the 5 other groups? Oh, sorry, I should ask that in character, right?
It's fine. You were starting to go meta with your questions, not basing it in what your character knew. That's why I told you to ask it in character like that. It's okay to ask me. It's okay to go out of character to ask me just for time's sake, but don't use knowledge that your character doesn't have to ask those questions.
okay,
Right.
but like,
Apologies.
would I be able to ask about the silence since we already heard at least rumors about them?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
You just can't ask about shit that you've never even heard of in character or have no
Right.
access to.
Okay.
Yep.
So, who exactly are the Silent and what do they stand for?
Well, hold on, I'm answering something else.
Okay. I'm just putting that question in the queue.
Loading. Meanwhile, there will be a pop-up that comes up from the index that will say, "Have you subscribed to Arcadum yet? Be sure to
Don't say that!
Amazon Prime."
All right, what was your question again, Chrotus? Could you ask again? What are the
These
other
5
races?
other races.
Okay.
I'm assuming human isn't one of them.
Okay.
Oh my god, man. Oh my god. You.
All right. The races, other than human, that is recorded in the banks of the index are Vidaran, Tolana, Kaskari, Eldar, and Myconid.
I like that Myconid one.
Well, we know about the Myconids. Don't know what the other 4 are, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess it's time to just start going down the list and asking what is what. What are the Vidaran?
Vidaran, a grass-type Pokemon. Vidaran eat ass.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
Oh wow, that's
This is
fast.
Does that mean I'm
power levels.
darling?
Wowie.
Man, I didn't know
Whoa.
they ate donkeys.
Whoa.
Explains why there are no horses.
Explains why there's no mules either.
Or any other animals now that you mention it. Don't do it, Arcadum. You're gonna make me follow in suit. Stop it, man. You're gonna hurt me.
We're falling down the iceberg of Conflux, guys.
I do want to also. I also want to suggest after we're done with this question, we should probably start narrowing down what we actually want to do with our campaign.
Man,
That's true.
Man, we gotta. I don't know, man. I've got questions on top of questions, man.
Don't worry, I got like.
Well, we're getting
I got
around
one.
for time, so we should. At least
Yeah, I mean, if anything, we can...
I'll assume for now maybe we can ask later.
We have the index. We can ask
Yeah.
more questions, but we have to make a
Yeah.
decision to depend on what we're going to do with our campaign. That's the important thing.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
as fun as asking questions.
And
I
now we
know.
all have access to the index, so we can all ask individual respective questions when we need to ask these questions.
Yeah, and all of you have the same access that I do, so I don't have to be the one who asks them.
Yeah, I was trying so hard not to meta. I'm just like, why can't we just ask Yig to activate it? But I wouldn't know that because I don't know jack shit about technology.
I mean, neither did I.
I know, but I was like, Oron was the only one who had access to the facility. I'm like, he could just, tell it to turn on or something, but I can't say it. I just didn't want to say it. I didn't want to be the guy.
I think we already asked that.
Like, yeah, well,
You
yeah.
cared
Like,
to.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest. My brain is like pulsating
just
right
in
now.
yeah.
My
you're gonna
neurons
have
are
a-
activating.
Eh. I mean, eventually, we're just gonna constantly stumble into this until we learn things. So it's like, it's just a matter of. Oh fuck.
Which way do we want to stumble now?
Yeah.
No, trial and error. That's the word I want to use.
Loading question.
Eventually, we'll get better and stop doing it. But yeah, it's just we're at that point. It's gonna be a
Yeah.
while.
Yeah.
Suggestion to change our name to the Meta's Malice.
Meta's Malice.
Information.
Please no.
Okay. The Vidaran are a race of
Can't be that
subhuman
bad.
that was created kind of accidentally. It is rumored that on the homeworld that they were found, they were once known as the Ely. However, they were taken from Storm, and the ensuing attempt to recorrect their genealogy ended up a subrace of human known as the Vidaran were born. The Vidaran are gem humans. They're humans that have these powerful gems inside of them. And I know I'm going to get a bunch of people going, "That's Steven Universe!" But specifically, the gem.
Oh my god.
But specifically, the gems, although they do kind of operate similar to that universe, are different in so much as that they are implanted in them like parasites.
Oh.
That's not Steven Universe.
Yeah, it's Power Rangers, it's Zordon, basically.
Yeah.
But the gem humans were an attempt to recalibrate that into an actual human race, the Ely, and as such, they are kind of like a symbiotic existence of human and gem. And it's not really clear which one is the symbiote of which. However, they do come with an array of pretty fanciful powers, most notably that
Mutualism.
they are a human, but they have essentially a rock symbiote. So think about if Venom was a rock boy. That's kind of like that. So the gem can actually cover them and shift their bodies, and they have some other things that they can do with that. But
Eddie, what the hell am I cooking?
The next are the Talona, which come from another planet, although it is not listed which one they're from. The Talona, for the lack of a better explanation, they are mana vampires.
Oh wow!
Yep. They are vampires that drain mana, not blood.
Hmm.
So pretty straightforward there.
Alright.
The Cascari come from. They are rumored to be a warrior race that come from one of the outer planes. The Cascari are a warrior race that appear, by all measurements, to be hyena people.
Oh,
They basically look
shit,
like
gnolls.
they look like gnolls, yeah, but they're a little different than that. But yeah,
Okay.
they're not full gnoll. They're more human than they are animal, if that makes sense.
okay.
I'm assuming like patches of fur, rough skin.
They're more like so what's the furry scale? What is it?
More like feral.
What is it? 1 to cat? Yeah, I think it's on the furry scale they're Neckos, I guess.
Okay.
They're Necco
Okay, so they got
girls.
ears.
Well, so they have animalistic
and tails.
ears, and they have teeth, and they have a couple of other things, but they're more human than they're not. They're more human than hyena.
You
Yeah.
got tails in the ear.
Shifters from Eberron. Look, I'm gonna have to sit down with an artist to figure it out, but they're hyena people. All right,
Got it.
and they're also
Got it.
awesome. They have one of my favorite cultures I ever made.
Oh, nice.
Like, they really,
Can't wait.
they're fucking.
Can't wait
Just
to
to give you an
metagame
idea,
my way into
they're-
finding out about that.
They're like space Aztecs.
Oh,
That's sick.
Yeah,
yeah, that's pretty cool.
they're fucking awesome, dude. Oh man. Next we have are the Eldar. So anybody that knows anything about my lore knows what an Eldar is, but for those of you that don't, they're super elves. They're literal immortal elves.
Huh.
Sounds awfully terrifying.
For a lot of reasons.
And the Myconoids are the Mushroom Boys. You already know what they are.
I love those
yeah.
guys. I love them.
Best boys.
Yeah, mushroom.
I love Drip and Jam. He's my favorite. I love him.
And huge.
Huge is best.
I hope they're doing all right.
We'll have to go find him.
But those are the 5 registered races for the Taladoni archives that are supposed to be on Conflux. Remember, I said that the index is out of date, so obviously the Wakatanda are not there, because Wakatanda
Still
arrived
trying to find
after
out.
the Catalyst. So
Fair enough.
Yeah.
True.
Maybe we could just start becoming researchers, guys. Who knows?
Look,
I mean, I
man,
know God knows Lux wants to.
look, this is an opportunity. We need to take it. I understand we have to make a big decision at the end of this, but
all right, what you want to do? We're coming up on 3 hours.
Okay.
all right.
Right now, I don't know if I want to go north or east, though.
I think we. No, go ahead, Calvin.
Number one thing that we can do is stay the course, and we can go fight the master.
I
Yeah,
feel like we should.
I'm honestly on that. I'm on that boat.
Here's
really
what
should, though.
here's what I suggest that you do, because you have so many options ahead of you. I would suggest that each of you choose 2 things that you want to do. All right.
Okay.
Choose 2 things that you want to do based off of all the information I've given you. All right? And then once you decide what those 2 things are, type them up, and we all hit enter, and then we find out what the commonalities are, and then we vote on the commonalities.
Okay.
That's the
Oh, yeah,
easiest
thank
way
you.
to do this.
Got it.
So take some time, and then let me know when you're done typing.
I mean, I have like a faint idea. Not a faint idea. I
Not
know what I want
furry,
to do. With
Semi-furry, furry, dangerously furry.
dangerously cheesy.
Dangerously cheesy.
That was the
Dangerously
only. That was the only image I could find that made sense.
No, I was thinking about this scale the entire time.
There's a scale I've seen that was like a pretty good scale of furriness, and that's what I was
Really?
trying to use. Yeah, it was like a serious scale. It was it had like 8 levels to it, and it also had prison sentences, But I actually thought the scale was good though.
20 years, lifetime.
I have my choices. Where are we gonna put him?
Put him in
Don't get my
VC,
armor
type him
as
in,
well.
but don't hit enter until everybody's done.
Yeah.
Yeah, where are we gonna type him in?
To VC.
Yeah, in our group's VC, the right above game chat.
Yes.
I'm just typing 1. I have 1 and then 2 with my 2 answers, and I'll be ready in a sec.
Great. I'm ready.
If we wanted to do just anything that was in Sarkosia, could we just put that, or do we have to be more specific? Yeah, specific.
We need a course, not a.
I'm assuming the master's already like part of one of the part of the course though. Like we have to run into him.
Well, depends on whether we do it by intention or he rises in power and gets to the surface.
If we go to the Verdant, we aren't gonna run into him because he's trying to go to Sarkosia.
Yeah. Don't want that to happen.
If he gets access to that vault, I imagine there could just be so much things that could go wrong. And my stuff entered.
Oh shit! Hold on. No. Don't read that. Don't read that.
Yeah, copy it and delete it.
Alright, I'm ready.
Everybody good?
Yep.
Yeah.
Everyone ready? Okay. 3, 2, 1, go! Oh god!
Wow.
Seems like that's like 4 votes for the master below.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have a couple votes for the prison.
Mm. And then the rest are all like only have like 1 vote.
Yeah, which was the Riddle Mark, the Shrine of Vade, and the
Judgment
Taxi.
And get Yeeg's armor at Judgment Tower.
Oh yeah.
So we have 4 single things, or we have 4 votes that go to 4 separate things, 2 votes for...
So, what we have here is we have 2 options that have obviously risen to the top. That is Malice Prison, and that is to face the Master below. So now, all of you need to vote on those 2 things and type in your votes. So between those 2, what do you want to do? Do you want to face the Master below, or go to Malice Prison? 1 is Master below, 2 is Malice Prison. Type it in, let me know when you're ready, and then we can vote.
Gotcha.
Alright, I'm ready.
Yeah.
Ready.
Several people are typing.
Ready.
Is it on 3?
3, 2, 1, go.
Prison it is?
Alright. Master it is.
What?
Master 1 was the master below.
I thought that was 2.
I thought, yeah.
No, that was Melee's prison.
Oh.
What?
Wasn't it?
We're all in agreement to go fight the master below, so...
Yeah.
Yeah, as you can clearly tell, we're all organized.
God damn it.
I swear to God he said it that way, so...
Man.
Okay.
Alright, yeah, we gotta go take care of that fucker. Once we're done with that, then we can go have some fun,
Oh, Duckley.
arguing where we're gonna go next.
All right. So in that case, I know where you guys are going. We don't have to change any names or anything.
Okay.
We're gonna probably stop.
We're staying on track, guys! We didn't derail the campaign!
We had 2
The
chances,
Ardent
too.
Awakening, this is how you do it. I mean, along the causeway. Fuck.
Well, I mean, both are technically right when you think about it.
Yeah, but Ardent willingly did it.
Yeah.
How dare you, Nikki?
So,
Dab on him. You dabs.
before we do that, do
Good
we want
job.
to spend some, I don't know, time researching Taladoni? Guess us some
I mean,
supplies.
No,
I
we
mean, how
don't.
much time
I-
do you think we have? By the time we get there, he's going to be close to
Oh, yeah,
50%,
that's
if
true.
not at 50%. It took us a week to get above ground. We may have, maybe the Index has a more plotted course that we could take through the underground, but we don't know that yet.
Maybe we could. Also, in terms of like armor, could ask
right.
the trash gates guy, the good feels, see if he knows anything else about the other Altagues.
What do you?
Maybe if we get the chance to, we can ask the Myconids anything else they might know about the Master below.
Yeah, but that's gonna take like a week to get down there.
If we get the chance.
Well, I mean, getting to Mr. Goodfields is the quick thing. Getting down to the Master, like back to where we were, is going to take a week.
Yep.
Sure.
And also, it might not be the same way it was before.
Yep, that's why it's good that we kind of have a plotted out route of or at least the blueprint for the underground. It may have changed, but we know of ulterior routes.
All right,
Yeah.
it's time for some fan art.
Shades of green.
First up, we have is Ig clearing his throat.
How?
You're welcome.
Offs into Pringles can.
Americar explaining how. That's good.
Oh, I knew this was gonna come up.
God cry, I'm waking up and no one is around.
Yeah, I refreshed the screen before I could read the chat. Fuck! I didn't see what they were saying about us.
Oh man, I wish I understood half of these references.
Now that's a great reference. Treasure Planet.
That's basically what happened.
I missed that movie.
I love that movie so much.
I haven't seen that movie, unfortunately.
I
That
lost
and
ones and how they
Atlantis.
can
Have a Treasure
impress you.
Planet watch along? Sometime?
Fuck yeah.
When the index activates, let me hit you with some knowledge.
Let me hit you.
Oh, here
What
you
do
go,
you
Egg.
mean?
Here's the star map.
Woo hoo hoo. Where?
It's in fan art.
Oh, I'm looking at the stream. I'm waiting for it to show up.
Here it is.
There it is.
Whoa.
Oh. That's. Oh,
They were even nice enough to mark Maltos for us.
thank
Thank
you.
you, Cape Fish.
And to scribble out the
appreciate
Herald.
Yeah, don't pay any attention to that thing on the bottom there. That's not relevant.
Doesn't
anymore.
exist.
Bro,
So here's Blaw's graphics of all the different planets in
Oh,
the
nice.
My lord.
yeah, this is a really useful one because it shows you like what nebula they're in and what all the different planets are and what they're like.
thank you, fan art people. Now you can try carrying you.
Yeah, so you can go and read up on them sometime.
Thank you. I wouldn't have been able to know any of this shit at all.
Please,
Here's the furry scale.
Oh, that's adorable.
Yeah.
Bees drew
That's a-
Sashiv.
Again,
Bees drew another Sashiv.
Shivs.
Another one.
why does she have cow ears?
that's a Hoask version that he drew.
Yeah.
Looks
He was
really
just
nice.
as
Don't
soon
ask
as he
the-
came back, he just dumped a ton of Sashiv art on me. I'm like, thank you.
Don't
thank
ask
you.
how the Rule 34 artists will go nuts.
Splash
Oh, yeah.
art.
Splash art.
Ooh, I like that. That was very nice.
Told you, man, the chains is what made it.
Alrighty. That was some good stuff. That was a good set.
Hell yeah.
We got a lot done.
Oh man.
That was very productive,
Yeah.
but I also feel very terrified.
Alright, let's go back and see if there's any subs I need to thank.
I'm still intimidated. All right, guys.
Let's see here.
Kill him.
Pimp Dog, thanks for the 4 months, buddy. Workin' Joe, thanks for the sub. Undead Commander, thanks for the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 snipe subs. AFSED, thanks for the 10 months. TM Guy, thanks for the 8 months. Undead Commander gave out three God subs. That's fucking crazy. Mega
What a
Miz,
madman.
Mega Migs, thanks for the gifted sub. SilverSiege, thanks for the 10 gifted subs. Undead Commander, thanks for another gifted sub, and then 10 more just while he's at it. All right, Undead's coming
Strange.
out swinging, bro. Jesus Christ.
I mean, thanks,
Man,
but
he needs time to reload.
Undead over
Yeah,
here
please.
dropping the juice, bro.
queue up your money. Your money
I'm
deposits,
just
please.
glad that Nina and Cape they're fucking resting, bro. Because I was
Bro,
so
the-
worried. I was so worried about their bank accounts.
It's like a sleeping Tarask.
Gotta stop our original boss, then we stop bigger bosses.
True. Gotta fight the first one.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with not choosing the, you know.
Oh,
we could be locked in an underground
new
facility
fan art.
right now and not have learned any of this cool
This
stuff. Or
new
we could have
fan art
learned it
is
progressively.
great. Like father, like son. That's good.
That's kind of like that.
What? I hear my name? Oh, I was just saying I'm glad that you and Kate are taking a break because I was worried about your bank account. So thanks for that. I'm just happy you guys are okay.
And now they're gonna give you stuff, dude. Come on.
I got food heating up downstairs.
Alpha, thanks for
Or getting cold.
thanks for the 15 months. Whoa!
Woo!
Whoa.
I didn't challenge anybody. I just said I'm glad that they're okay.
Please don't. Please stop. For like 3
We did
seconds.
not
I'm
ask you
hungry.
to shove subs up his arse.
I need this. I need this. And I need this.
Drawing
End
commissions,
stream
drawing
tweet.
Sashiv. I've been catching up on sleep. Oh, well, that's good. You should go sleep then. Wait.
I appreciate it.
Like how Nina looked in and just like was just like, somebody name?
Hey, I heard you were talking about me. Shut up.
Softly written. 19 months. Whoa. That's an old chatter. Welcome back.
Ooh.
Also, hello,
Hello.
Bees. An excellent pog.
Back.
Maybe I should send the progress. You know what? I'm gonna send the progress.
All right, where are we at? We are at 2,244 submarinos. That's very
Okay.
cool.
6 spots.
So I've actually, this is kind of just letting everybody know, I have decided what I want the 8th game to be. It is, I think I have decided that it is going to be the God Prime. It's going to be a mega dungeon, is what I'm planning to do with it.
Oh, mega
Oh
dungeon.
boy.
Yeah, I think it's going to be very sick. So that's what I plan on the 8th game to be.
Damn, it looks good.
Ooh. Your armor, very good.
Thinking about adding a cape to it or something. You know, kind of like the Nail Masters from Hollow Knight. Again,
Yeah.
referencing Hollow Knight.
That is so sick.
Maybe I'm gonna get rid of that
And it
little
falls
turban.
like almost sauna.
I'm gonna keep the marbles though.
Oh, dude, absolutely.
Like that. That's something I'm sure about keeping. More than sure.
You think you can decapitate me?
Wait, hold on.
We're gonna have to get through my marbles first. My neck is extremely thick.
Is that a Hollow Knight reference, bro?
Is that a? What? Actually, no. It's a.
It's a JoJo reference.
Actually, no. It's a Skull the Hero reference. The Hero Slayer reference. Teehee.
Yes, it does have save points. We left one of them at the Shrine of Karun. Would you like to save your progress?
Yes, please. Let everything I did here be known, so that someone can correct me in case I'm wrong.
Wait, stupid question. Could we have renamed the index to, like you could do with an Alexis? Say like, hey index.
Oh God.
No, I would have told you to fuck off.
I mean, does it have a name besides the index?
It's just called the Index.
Hey, Index,
Well,
can I call you something else?
Specifically, it's the Index of Karun
The
Station.
index of Karun.
Well, of Karun
Got it.
Station, but I mean, it's...
Make sure that we keep our...
Calhoun Station.
Anyway, thanks for all the gifted subs, guys. Thanks for all the support. I'm probably going to start my new schedule of trying to stream 8 hours a day tomorrow. I don't know. I'm going to try and keep up with it. I might do 6 hours to start, but definitely going to stream every day, and I'm going to try and start my stream at 1 and then transition into D&D after that. But yeah, thanks for all your support, guys. It really means a lot.
And thank you for running, man.
Yeah, I also wanted to say I'm sorry if I seemed a little off. It's been a very it's been a very stressful day for me. So
I mean, I did want to apologize too. I didn't know if like I kind of pinched the wrong nerve with the comment I made before the session. I want to apologize about that.
No, it's fine. It's fine. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
It doesn't matter.
All right.
Yeah, Nina, 8 hours. I'm trying to stream more. You know, trying to give people something worth subbing for and following. You know,
I'm assuming 8 hours a week.
Besides D&D, which is impeccable. So.
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking about actually streaming something like fucking soldiers. I've actually been having a good time with that. It's been really fun, and I've had every opportunity. Oh my fucking god!
Thank you, Caped Fish.
Thanks, Cape. Can you go back to bed now? Can I finish my monologue?
No.
Okay.
This man called his bank. Thank you for the 10 gifted subs, man.
Thank you. Thank you.
The silver Monet.
I don't know whether to be worried or thankful, but thank you.
Thank you, everyone.
Very much.
It's always a pleasure to play with you guys.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's a
Hell yeah.
new guy.
No, that's Astra.
A lot of stuff.
Oh,
Astra.
Yeah, that's
Astra.
Astra. That's Astra spending her art money on me, which I'm just.
Yeah.
hey,
passing around
can
the
you buy me
$5.
another sandwich?
Good night, Nina.
Later, Nina.
Have a good one, night, Nita. Get some
All
good
right.
sleep. All right, I'm gonna shut this thing down. Thanks,
Oh.
Thanks
guys.
for coming.
See you guys
Good night,
next time.
Later.
Bye.
Fucking-